Where do you feel? Yeah, it's been a remarkable 12 months for you. I mean, how much do you feel you've moved on in the last few months?
Yeah, it's all happened reasonably quickly. Really, it's probably got to a stage, the last few years where I wasn't playing much and playing semi-pro, but I've loved having the opportunity, and playing in the big games is, something everyone wants to do. Really, I feel as if I've gone quite well this year, and obviously hoping to progress a bit more and get some more game time and so on. But really enjoying the season as it is, and it's sometimes a bit sore on a Monday playing every weekend, week out, but you wouldn't swap it for anything.
I suppose going back over the years, it would be said too small, might be a liability in the scrum, not going to make it at the highest level maybe, but you look at the Scarlet scrum at the moment and a few of those critics are getting a fairly clear answer, aren't they?
Yeah, it's something I feel I was quite lucky with in my early years playing with Llandudno. Really, I was lucky to play with quite a few old heads in the front row, and probably whenever I had a tough time, they were giving me a tough time afterwards. So I had to learn pretty quickly down at Llandudno. So I feel as if I've benefited a lot from that, and scrummaging is I do really enjoy it, to be honest. It's probably not the most glamorous part of the game, but obviously something that's come on leaps and bounds down here, and it's been great to be part of.
And Simon was talking about how in set piece terms, Racing are probably one of the best sides you've played against, definitely on paper, but the set piece line out and scrum both went pretty well.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a huge challenge, and a lot of the work we did during the week, we were able to take into the game, and it worked well. Is obviously pleasing. A bit worried at the start, thought we were going to concede a penalty try, so to be able to turn that round and become dominant at times in the game was huge, and I think it was a testament to the two young props as well, who they haven't had much experience themselves, and it's great to be playing in between them on the weekend.
Is there danger that some of the players who do spend a bit of time in the Premiership and develop physically and learn the lessons from those old heads, that because they haven't been at 20, the star-studded player coming through, that they can get forgotten sometimes?
It's some boys get picked up early and get fast-tracked through, and then others, kind of do the slip through the back door, kind of. So I probably did it the unorthodox way, playing through Llandudno and then work my way up. But it's almost luck of the draw. Sometimes some people can get away with it, and others have got to keep on working hard at their game and their physique, and keep on knocking at that door.
Harlequins probably surprised them a little bit up there. They're going to come down here fairly determined to get revenge, aren't they?
Yeah, I think almost everyone in the rugby world was surprised by the result, apart from us. Really, we knew we were good enough to go up there and perform like we did. So obviously they're gonna want a bit of revenge on the weekend, but with a potential quarter final on the other side, we'll be all guns blazing going into Sunday.
Do you target their scrum?
The way our scrum's going at the moment, we'll back ourselves in most situations now, but they obviously got a big set piece themselves with Marla, and a few of the props are going well, but obviously we're confident at the moment, and we'll see how it goes Sunday.
They play an awful lot, I know Kaya's out, but they play an awful lot through 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, if you can target the line out in the scrum and take that platform away from them, that's going to be a big element. Yeah,
in open play they seem to be pretty similar to us. They like their offload game, and they like spreading it, but obviously all performances are based on that set piece platform. So it's obviously a target for us, similar to we want our set piece to be solid on our ball. So we just hope we can put pressure on like we've been able to the last few weeks, and hopefully give them don't give them the ball that they seem to thrive on.
Talk to us a little bit about Samson, because it's his first been named fully in the squad. I know he was involved in November, but been named fully in the Six Nations squad. Talk to us about what he's got to be a tight head prop at that age, coming through in the way that he is.
Yeah, well, to have two 21-year-old tight heads in the squad is is a brilliant achievement. But I suppose Sam's is one of a kind, really. His physique and his mindset, really. Just never met a youngster who just loves to scrummage so much and talk about scrummaging non-stop. So, but to be fair to him, he's been outstanding this year, and he's to be dominating huge, well-known packs at his age is is fantastic, and you can only improve as well. He's probably a few years away from his peak. So I wouldn't like to be scrummaging against him in a few years' time, let alone now.
Are you closer to him? Well, you are closer to him than anyone. Do you feel he's ready now? This is, Six Nations where he can make an impression.
Yeah, to be fair to him, we go pretty hard during the working week at each other, and all the tight heads you can see they've all come on leaps and bounds. This last year and this year, and Samps is one of them. And there's, I think, he's only an opportunity away from grabbing that shirt possibly.
And as Simon was mentioning earlier, you haven't won in Europe at home since Castor. So almost, was it not last year, the year before again.
Right.
That's a long time without a home win, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heineken Cup, but after such a great win last weekend, it'd be important to build on that now, I suppose.
Yeah, and to have the potential quarter-final ride there on as well is huge. Maybe in the past we've gone into our home games, nothing riding on it and whatever, but hopefully we're hoping for a good crowd, and with everything riding on it, we've had a pretty good campaign. If you have looked at our group at the start of the year and told us we're in with a potential quarter-final place, then I don't think many people would have believed that. So I think we've really got to go at it, and I think whoever does get through to the quarter-final will deserve it.
Yeah. Do you think you've proved a lot of people wrong doing this campaign? Because obviously when the draw was made, you weren't given no hope really of getting out of this.
Yeah, like I said before, probably a lot of people write the group off. Apart from ourselves, we know the potential that's in this group, and when we do click, we know it's a challenge for anyone, like we've shown with Harlequins and Racing. So obviously with Clermont in the group as well, it's been 5 challenging matches so far, but if we can get out of this group, I think it'll be a huge achievement, and just show how strong the group can be.
You mentioned that set piece on your own line in the first half. Was that the pivotal moment when you managed to win that ball against the head there? Was that almost changed the game, the momentum of the game?
Yeah, well, obviously with 2 young props and playing away in France, those first 2 penalties, we always feel hard done by getting penalised, but we could feel we almost had the edge on there. So to be able to actually turn the ball over, I think that was a huge statement. And then I think we kept them out about 5 minutes later with a defensive line as well. I think that really set the tone then, and that's when we started to believe that we could have got on and won the game.